Darlings, what's that sound? It's the sound of the shofar. No, that's not right. It's the sound of the dreidel spit. No, that's not right either. What's that sound? Oh, it's the sound of little baby lamb's blood being spread across my door. Happy Passover! Darlings, I love Passover. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it's just a wonderful holiday. We celebrate the Jewish people celebrate being freed from slavery, from Pharaoh, all right? And they had to flee, and they had to take all the bread really fast, and it couldn't rise. So that's why we eat unleavened bread, all right? Matzah, because we're gonna make a delicious, delicious matzah ball soup. I love this. This is a recipe that I've used for years, and it's just not foolproof, but you can do it, all right? I have faith in you. So we're just gonna make some matzah meal because I don't have any. So we're gonna pour this up in the Vitamix. We're gonna get busy making soup. Darlings, I'm cheating. Oh, sorry, Mark Bittman. I'm using Ina Garten Barefoot Contessa recipe. This is a delicious, delicious recipe. It's kind of an old cookbook. All right, there's Ina. Okay, this matzah ball recipe calls for lots of things, but one thing I don't have is the matzah meal. So we're gonna try something a little bit different. We're gonna pour it up in this little Vitamix, all right? Let's see if we can make some breadcrumbs. Watch out, here we go. Hold on. It's on high. I don't want to be on high when I turn it off. World was shocked. Come closer. Let's look at this. I think that made the perfect amount of matzah meal. Delicious, delicious. That's how we're going to start. We're going to come back. We're going to separate some eggs. Darlings, don't you just love this dress? I love it. Oh, just so trendy and hip, just like me. So let's talk about this recipe. I've not talked about it. Come closer. Let's look at these ingredients all here. All right, so Ina Garten, we use 4 extra large eggs. We've separated those. We have a half a cup of our turkey stock that we made last week, a quarter cup of rendered chicken fat, which I don't have, so I'm using olive oil, some minced fresh parsley. I just love fresh parsley. All right, it's from our garden. I don't have fresh parsley, so we're using dried. I'm not going to use a quarter cup of dried because that might be too much, but I love parsley. We're just going to use that. All right, and what else do we have? The 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 cup of matzah meal. All right, so come a little closer. Let's look at me. Let's watch this happen. So I have 2 teaspoons of salt in there. We're just going to dump these eggs in here too, and we're going to mix in, or just the egg yolks, dolls, okay? We're going to mix in this olive oil and turkey stock, and then we're just gonna whisk it. Whoops, I forgot. We had parsley in there too. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna whisk this. We're just gonna whisk it till it's nice and combined, okay? And then we're gonna whisk in this matzah meal. Oh, all right, let's just toss this in here too. How easy is this? Oh, I love it, okay? And we're gonna mix this together so it's nice and combined, and then we're gonna do some magic. We're gonna whip those egg whites up until they're nice and firm, and we're gonna fold those in. We're gonna fold it in, right? Fold it in, the egg whites in this other mixture, nice and fluffy, and let it sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes until it gets nice and thick. Oh, look, those egg whites are all nice and stiff, all right? That's what a stiff egg white looks like, I guess. Let's hold it over my head. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna do that. So we're just gonna whisk this in. I lied. I thought it says folded in, but Ina's very declarative in her book here. It says to whisk in the egg whites, all right, into this delicious, delicious mixture. We're just gonna whisk these in until they're nice and combined. Come, let's look at this, all right? You can see, what is this, a little bit firmer, that in there. There's a little matzah meal. Oh, look, doesn't that just look appetizing? Oh, so we're just gonna mix this in. We're gonna work and work until it's combined, all right? And then we're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, according to Ina, all right? Until it gets nice and thick. And then we'll start boiling them, making delicious matzah balls. Darlings, let's get to making these matzah balls, okay? Come a little closer. Let's look in this bowl here. You can see what it looks like after you've combined it all. All right. Now, she gives a couple, Ina Garten, God love her, she gives a couple different ways to do this. You can use your hands, which I'm certainly not with these nails on. All right, you can use 2 little spoons and scoop them out here, all right? And then you can also use a little ice cream scoop if you have that. But that seems like it might be gigantic. All right, so come over here. Let's watch this. Let me do this in the simmering water. Let me see if I can do this. I'm just going to do, everything's so much harder with these nails, dolls. All right, so I'm just going to scoop this into like a little egg shape, all right? A little ball shape. And I'm gonna slide it into the water and it's gonna cook. Let's hope it stays together. Woo! For the most part, it does. That's delightful, all right? And we're gonna let this cook for 30 minutes, all right, until they absorb all this water and get nice and fluffy and delicious matzo ball soup. Darlings, doesn't that look delicious? Come back down and look at this, all right? Now I'm just gonna press this a little bit. Look how it's so light and fluffy. I think mixing those egg whites, whisking those egg whites up just into a nice firm peaks makes it just so tasty. All right, and tonight, this is a special recipe for Friday, okay? Getting ready for Passover. Passover doesn't start till Saturday. It's the first night. Usually first night, second night, Seder, with the Seder plate set up. I love the Seder plate we have. Let's get back down here and look at the Seder plate. All right, all these symbols for all the different little foods that go on there and symbols of the Passover. One of my favorites is the haroset, a Sephardic haroset recipe, which is apples and dates, and it's just delicious, all right? So all of you celebrating Passover, happy Passover. Let's just taste this soup. See, now you can use any soup that you have. You have a chicken soup, you can use that. I'm using the turkey stock. I'm gonna cut up some carrots that I had in there. Let's taste this. It's so good. Oh, I can't wait. I just love the springtime. Those of you that celebrated Nowruz and celebrating Passover and Easter is coming up. All these spring renewal, rebirth for all of us. Oh, I hope you, whatever you celebrate, I hope you have a lovely time. I hope it's wonderful, it's delicious, it's gorgeous, just like you. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. Oh, I can't wait till next time.